Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to cover BlackBerry stock because they announced when their conference call will be. I'm going to go over short interest positions and a little bit talk about the stock as well. But for the conference call, fiscal year 2025 first quarter results, conference call will be on Wednesday, June 26, 2024 at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. I did make a video for this in terms of outlook. It'll pop up right about here. Highly encourage you to watch it. And in terms of short interest positions, actually before I do, here's the press release by the way saying the same thing. June 26, 2024, and then Q2 results, so the next earnings one after this one, estimated time frame is about September 26, 2024 for the conference call. Now, in terms of short interest positions, if you look at ticker symbol BB.TO for the Toronto Stock Exchange side, short interest positions seems to have dropped as of May 31st. It's at 2.78%. Previously, it was at 3.05%, I believe. And that's roughly about 16.4 million shares shorted. Now that's for the Canadian side. For the US side, ticker symbol BB, it's at 7.15%, but this is a little bit more outdated than the Canadian side. Canadian side was May 31st data. This is May 15th data, so it's a little bit outdated, 7.15%. So roughly about like 9 point something percent shorted, and then about 42.13 million shares shorted. So combined about 58 million shares total shorted. Still decently shorted, but short interest position seems to be dropping, at least on the Canadian side. Now, in terms of how the stock is moving, it is unfortunate. I do own shares in the company. By the way, keep that in mind while you're watching this video. I'm not a professional, so please do own due diligence and research before buying and selling. But I looked up as much as I can in terms of news and all stuff, and there was no news to justify this drop. And there was no news at all, basically. But yeah, a lot of sell orders. The problem about this stock is when it's such a low volume stock, it's easy to bring it up and down personally. Again, I'm not a professional, so please do your own due diligence and research before buying and selling, but it was just basically sell orders the whole entire time, low volume, so obviously dropped it. Was it shorting the stock? Hard to tell, obviously. It depends on when the data comes in. If we had instant data, that'd be a lot easier, but that was basically it. No news, just not really justified drops, and hopefully by earnings, it'll do well. Now, my time frame for the most part I'm expecting is not this July, next July, because that's when the company will be cash flow positive for both cybersecurity division and IoT division. They are cash flow positive already for the IoT division portion of the company. The problem is the cybersecurity side is not cash flow positive, projected by the end of this fiscal year, which given that plus one more quarter adding, that's why the reason why I'm giving for next July. Hopefully the company moves to the upward trajectory overall. Hopefully sooner, obviously, but I'm just saying that's the time frame of when I think the selling should pretty much stop, because revenue will start coming in, hopefully. But that's basically it for today's video. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.